he's like, he was reading the pickup artist books.
Oh God.
Man.
And he's like, all right, when we go into the club, he goes, because I was in a band at the time, he goes, I'm going to call you Stage. I'm like, no, I don't want to be called Stage.
I'm gonna call you
go back.
Stage.
Like just the word stage?
Stage, like, band stage. I'm like, no, I don't want to be called Stage.
No, I just like Mike's like, no, I don't want to be called Stage.
No, Kent, that's a terrible idea. We're not going to do that.
I have enough trouble. I have enough trouble getting pussy. I don't need this on top of it.
This sounds like a horrible idea.
The last thing I need is for you to say something to me and me to start laughing uncontrollably at you.
Hey, Stage, come over here.
Stage.
And you know what his nickname was?
Oh, please tell.
Cardio.
Why?
Because he could go all night long.
Oh my God.
Don't you see it?
Oh my God. If that in that setting, I want him to call me Monolith.
Monolith?
Yes. Just do it. Call me Monolith.
So you listeners out there, what's your pickup artist name? Everybody, you got a name. I'm Stage.
What about Buddha?
Buddha? Well, that's every fat guy. It can't be Buddha.
Okay, being a Buddha.
Al, what would your pickup artist name be?
Well,
call me Orson Welles.
Orson.
Orson.
Oh my God. I don't even know what the.
I'm sorry, I was doing the Paul.
You did karaoke. He would call you Voice.
Yeah.
We can't do this because it's literally making me angry thinking about this.
Stage, Cardio, Orson, and Voice.
I still like Monolith the most.
Monolith is okay. Monolith.
Yeah.
Hey, Monolith, what's up?
I can't do it.
So
this was actually in a
so
book.
Are we gonna walk into the set? That's what they call a group of women. Set.
Oh my God.
We're gonna walk into the set. You got to neg the alpha female. That means you say something negative, and that makes her defensive mechanisms go up. And then she's attracted to you because you said something negative.
Yeah.
Because everyone's kissing her ass because she's hot.
Right.
See, that's how it works.
Yeah.
And then she shit tests you, which means she says fucked up shit to see how you react. See,
That's
already
actually
know
pretty sound logic, actually.
I already know all this shit.
Yeah.
Pretty sound logic.
It doesn't work at all.
Nothing.
It doesn't work.
You have read these books and it does not work.
But he well, the thing is, this is from what he told me, and he gave me the book by Neil Strauss. The guy's name's I think it's called Game.
Yeah.
And I read the book. I'm like, dude. So basically, they're trying to it's like fishing, but like for women, like you trick a fish to genetically react to your lure,
Right.
and then But I'm thinking and then you have the testimonies because no other fucking false hope would come without testimonies, and it would be like, oh, this worked. And I think why some of these guys were doing okay. Here's why I think some of the pickup artist stuff works. Because shy guys that have never talked to women in their life just tried it.
Yeah.
Because they thought it was because of the book. Like, well, I got these techniques down. And no, it's because you actually tried.
Right. Hey,
it's because
you said Neil Strauss, and that rang a bell.
Yeah.
That's a fucking dude that wrote the Motley Crue autobiography.
Yeah, I knew there was something else he did.
Yeah, he was the pickup artist.
Yeah,
one of the OGs.
Yeah.
He wrote The Game. He wrote Truth and Rules of the Game.
And he walked around with Mystery, that guy that was on the VH1 thing, and he had that stupid hat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also, he wrote the book Emergency. This book will save your life.
And his name was Mystery, and then the other guy was on that show was Matador.
He also went by the name Style.
Yeah. Style, that was his name.
Yep.
Style.
Or wait, there was another name he went by. He went by the two different names. He went by Style.
So it's Stage, Monolith, Voice.
Okay, also known by the pen name Style and Chris Powell's. That's just the pen name, I guess.
I guess there was like a town where they had one of these summits where all these young dudes like meet up to get taught.
Yes.
And like there was like a complaint to the city council about these dudes running around town just randomly flirting with women.
Like an infestation of cicadas or something?
Yeah, they're trying to
these men.
Go out there and
it's an invasion. That is like that was the perfect analogy.
I have to say, and this is going to sound bad, but I got my daughter brought up the cicadas because this year is supposed to be the worst year for cicadas ever.
Oh, really?
And she said that earlier, and that stuck in my head. So
It's like the infestation of cicadas. That is fucking great.
That'll be your name, cicada.
Cicada.
no, 'cause it sounds like I talk a lot.
I'm like an
cicada.
infestation.
I'm going to infest you. So I found this technique a foolproof technique that works on women.
Yeah.
If you're tall and attractive,
Yep.
and you have a nice broad shoulders and square jaw,
Yeah.
I think that works.
And then, like,
The rest of us have to just get lucky.
Even
And
that's
then-
not foolproof, though.
and then
Yeah.
to keep them around, if you got a good job and a nice car and, got your shit together, that usually keeps them around.
Yeah.
After the initial tall, chiseled,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you can look up YouTube cringes of the guys failing, like pickup artists failing, and it was the one guy with Mystery. There's a video of him in a bar, like just like not having a good night.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, man, no.
That sounds awesome. I'm
See,
gonna
like,
check that out
now,
later.
there's been times that I got rejected, and my friends were around. I still remember at Teddy's Tavern, man. I remember that night that they were all, there was like Bry and like 5 other guys, and they were all like standing up against the wall drinking beers, and I walked out to the dance floor, and this chick went, nope, stuck her hand up, and they're like, ha, ha, ha. And by the end of the night, I was walking out with like one of the better looking girls in that whole bar that night.
See,
Bry was like, holy crap. I'm like, yeah, dude.
put yourself out there.
Yeah,
put yourself out
because I
there.
didn't care. I was like, screw it.
What's the worst they
not
could
to
say?
mention I hadn't been late in like a year and a half.
What's
so
the worst
it
they
was
could
like,
say? No.
It's
not like no's going to kill you, except it might, because it's
Yeah.
the worst thing ever.
it was pretty much, that was right after I split up with, my wife.
Well, you have to get past the fear of rejection, because the fear of rejection is programmed in you, but it's outdated. See, back when we were in tribes, man,
Here we go.
Yeah.
we were in the small tribes.
Drop it. Drop some
Like you
knowledge.
say, like, you're in a tribe of 300 or whatever, 200, small tribe. You only had a shot at a couple available females. If they rejected you, your seed died.
Mm-hmm.
Your seed died. So it was like, that's why there's that fear, man. You have that fear of rejection, because if you get rejected, there's no other options, because you're from that tribe, and then like you're dead, no more seed. But modern times, you don't have just 200. You have 7 billion, man. You got the internet. You can get a chick.
I just remember
Is this
that.
knowledge but from style?
Yeah.
I just remember
No,
that
this is
night.
knowledge from stage, man.
Stage.
I remember one thing vividly that night when I had sex with her, and 20 seconds later I was done because I hadn't had sex in like a year and a half.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, I'm like, yeah. I go, so
You
like,
can go now.
I go, it's been like a year and a half. I dated her for a minute.